Have you ever seen a skyscraper so advanced it can breathe? What if I told you that long before humans ever dreamed of air conditioning, tiny engineers were building self-regulating cities that towered over their landscapes? These aren't fantasy structures, they're termite mounds, and the story of how they rebuilt is one of the most incredible tales of collective intelligence on our planet. Forget what you think you know about termites as simple pests. Today, we're journeying into the world of nature's master architects to uncover the secrets hidden within their earthen fortresses. Let's start with the sheer scale of these structures. Some termite mounds, particularly those built by species like macroterms, can reach over 30 feet high and weigh several tons. To put that in perspective, if a 6-foot-tall human were to build a structure of equivalent proportion, it would be over a mile high, dwarfing every building we've ever constructed. But it's not just their size that's impressive, it's their intricate, purposeful design. These mounds are not just random piles of dirt. They are living, breathing ecosystems, meticulously engineered to protect the colony from the harsh outside world. Inside this fortress, millions of individuals live and work in a complex, caste-based society. At the heart of it all, the queen, a massive, almost immobile matriarch who can live for decades, laying up to 30,000 eggs a day. She and the king are protected deep within a royal chamber, the most fortified part of the mound. Surrounding them are nurseries for the young, chambers for cultivating fungus, and a vast network of tunnels. The workers, blind and sterile, are the lifeblood of the colony. They forage for food, care for the young, and, most importantly, build and maintain their incredible home. Then there are the soldiers, equipped with powerful jaws or chemical sprays, standing guard against any threat. So, how do millions of blind, seemingly simple insects coordinate to build something so complex? This is where the magic of collective intelligence comes in, a concept known as stigmergy. Imagine you're in a room with 1 million other people, and you all have to build a house without speaking a single word. Sounds impossible, right? Well, termites do it using indirect communication. A worker termite, carrying a soil pellet mixed with saliva and feces, will deposit it in a specific location. This pellet isn't just building material. It's a message. It contains pheromones, chemical signals that attract other termites. As more workers are drawn to the spot, they add their own pellets, reinforcing the chemical trail. This simple rule, follow the scent, add your pellet, leads to the emergence of complex structures. When enough pellets accumulate, a small pillar begins to form. As other pillars form nearby, the pheromone trails start to interact. The air currents flowing between the pillars concentrate the scent in the gap, encouraging workers to build there, eventually connecting the pillars to form an arch. Arch after arch, pillar after pillar, the intricate walls and chambers of the mound take shape. There's no single architect, no blueprint, no manager giving orders. The blueprint is embedded in the environment itself, written in a language of chemical sense. The structure emerges from the ground up, guided by the collective actions of the colony. Each termite is just following a simple set of rules, but together, their actions create a masterpiece of engineering. Perhaps the most ingenious feature of these mounds is their climate control system. In the sweltering heat of the African savanna or the Australian outback, temperatures can fluctuate dramatically, but inside the mound, the environment remains remarkably stable, keeping the temperature and humidity within a narrow, optimal range for the colony and their precious fungus gardens. How do they achieve this? Through a sophisticated, passive ventilation system. Think of the mound as a giant lung, the central core of the mound, where the colony's metabolic activity is highest, generates a lot of heat. This hot air, being less dense, naturally rises up through a large central chimney. As it reaches the top, it flows out into a network of smaller, porous channels just beneath the mound's outer surface. Here, the thin walls allow gases to exchange with the outside air. Carbon dioxide diffuses out, and fresh oxygen diffuses in. As the air cools and becomes denser, it sinks down through channels along the outer edges of the mound, eventually returning to the base of the colony, completing the cycle. This continuous convection current ensures a steady supply of fresh air and a stable internal climate, all without using a single watt of energy. It's a design so efficient that human architects are now studying it for inspiration. The Eastgate Centre in Zimbabwe, for example, is a large office building designed using principles of termite mound ventilation, and it uses less than 10% of the energy of a conventional air-conditioned building of the same size. Beyond ventilation, the mound serves as an impenetrable fortress. The walls are baked rock-hard by the sun, making them incredibly difficult for predators like anteaters to break through. If a breach does occur, an alarm is instantly sounded through chemical signals and vibrations. Soldiers rush to the site, forming a defensive line with their formidable jaws, while workers immediately begin repairing the damage. They work with frantic urgency, sealing the breach within hours. This rapid response system showcases the colony's incredible ability to act as a single, unified organism, prioritizing the safety of the collective above all else. The story of the termite mound is more than just a fascinating piece of natural history. It's a profound lesson in the power of cooperation and decentralized intelligence. It challenges our human-centric view of what it means to be intelligent. These tiny creatures, with their simple brains and simple rules, achieve feats of engineering and social organization that rival our own. They demonstrate that you don't need a central leader or a complex plan to create something extraordinary. Sometimes, all you need is a shared goal and a system that allows simple individual actions to build upon each other, creating a whole that is far, far greater than the sum of its parts. So the next time you see a termite, maybe you'll see more than just a pest. You'll see a tiny engineer, a member of an ancient society that has been mastering the art of sustainable architecture for millions of years. They remind us that some of the most brilliant solutions to life's biggest challenges can be found in the smallest of places, if only we take the time to look. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the world of termite architects. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the wonders of the natural world. Let me know in the comments what other incredible animal engineers you'd like to see covered next. Until then, stay curious.